Cuba has long been a popular vacation destination for Europeans and Canadians, but this year numbers have risen dramatically. According to official government statistics, almost 250,000 additional tourists visited Cuba during the first 5 months of the year, an increase of more than 15%. The private restaurants are busy, and so are the private bed and breakfasts. This London couple had thought about coming here for several years, so why now?
There is that sense of now, with things having changed in terms of the relationship with the US, sense that a lot of things are going to change. And, the Cuban experience, a country full of contradictions, full of history, it's going to turn into something else soon enough with the arrival of, I don't want to say the Americans, but the Americans.
It isn't just European tourists who are coming here in large numbers. There's also been a surge in politicians and businessmen looking to take advantage of the island's market reforms.
Earlier this month, Spain's industry minister led a delegation of 75 companies to Havana. Spain is Cuba's third largest trading partner after Venezuela and China, and is looking to expand.
Pensamos que hay oportunidades teniendo en cuenta.
We think there are opportunities, considering the economic reform process which is underway in Cuba, and where Spanish companies can certainly have many opportunities.
The Spanish were taken to see the proposed special development zone around the new port at Mariel. So were 140 Italian businessmen that same week. French, British and Dutch trade delegations were also here this year.
Michelle, plenty of United States businessmen are also coming here looking for opportunities, though these are limited because of the trade embargo against Cuba, and the US tourist ban also stands. So the Europeans are looking to take advantage of this for as long as they can.
Well, Michael, a lot of European companies do appear interested in investing in Cuba or forging new trade links, but how many have actually done anything about it? How many have actually committed to investing there? Have there been any new projects announced recently?
It's a very good question, Michelle, because as you say, a lot are looking, but very few have signed on the dotted line. It's almost as if they're not sure still just how good a business climate there'll be here, whether they can make profits. We're told by the Cubans that 5 companies have signed up for this special development zone, at least 2 of them European, but all very small. The French are going to do logistics at the port. A Spanish company will do packaged food for the tourist hotels here. There is a lot of hotel construction going on. There's a shortage of rooms. Spanish companies, Sofitel, Melia are all building new hotels. Perhaps the biggest project of all right now is a $500 million 19-hole golf course with villas around it for sale to foreigners and a marina. I have to confess, I've been reporting on this for the last few years, saying that the Cubans had signed up to it, but it does now appear that the financing is in place and that construction could get underway early next year.
All right, Michael, so still a lot of talk and very little action. Thank you so much.